Wait, Bruno? 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 What? What's up, dudes? This is Cards of the Heart, and whether you're watching on YouTube, on Twitch, on Rumble, on Kick, I welcome you to a different speedrun that I am trying for the first time. The classic Dr. Mario community, the NES Dr. Mario community, has had a speedrun scene that has broadcasted monthly tournaments for multiple years now. I am quite the fan of them. Watch a whole bunch of them in my off time whenever they're on, and I've always had thoughts of trying them out yourself, maybe joining in on some of those monthly tournaments one of these days. But before I do that, I figured I should try the game out on my own time and see what I can do in some 0 to 20 category runs. Although, considering the amount of time it took me to try this out during testing, preparing for this show, there may be just one 0 to 20 run that I have time for tonight, but we'll see how well the game will treat me by the time the show is done. How's that sound, dudes?
Dude!
So hey Vegeta, what's up, dude? Let me make sure I have everything set up to go forward with this. I have to make sure that I have the categories set up in order to see that I'm playing on the right category. Like you can actually, like there are actually categories on the Dr. Mario leaderboards for allowing a game over on the console or resets, which I have to be careful of that, because if I do a single 0 to 20 run and I top out on like level 18, well, that run is over and I can't qualify for that category anymore. So I have to be just a little careful with how I do this. Hey, FFR's up, dude.
Dude!
So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one, and I better get right to it while I have some time, because once this gets started, I may not be able to control myself with what happens afterwards. So let me go ahead and get this going in 3, 2, 1 pills, starting right now. All right. Let me make sure that the audio is working, because I did have to change some sound settings to make this a bit more audible. And I think the balance is fine. I'm trying to listen to my stream preview on Twitch to make sure. I think this is fine. 'Cause yeah, the music doesn't really get any louder than this. So I think I can work with this. I probably want my local game audio up a little higher than usual though, so you might hear some feedback from that. It's been a while since I've streamed an NES game, so I definitely don't have the audio 100% figured out. And who knows, maybe I'll make a habit of doing this more often. Like maybe more than like once a month I would consider doing this, now that I have this fully set up. Let's see. Okay, I think I have everything in position to start the game. Now let me give this console a nice big reset to start to get this one going. All right. Any takers on music type? So I'm probably just going to leave it at the default Fever because that's what I'm really familiar with. Otherwise, think I'll be ready to go here. It'll be a miracle if I finish this 0-20 in under an hour. That's how little confidence I have with this category being my first time doing it on stream. Let's see here. Start this 0-21 with level 0. Gonna keep it on the medium speed for now as I'm just starting out. And let's get this started. Hold on, I better make sure my timer starts.
You will serve me.
And it does. That's a problem I have.
Team Rocket rules.
Sometimes with my timer, but let's try this out in 3, 2, 1. Pills!
You will serve me.
You can see there's not too much going on here. Oh, that's a near perfect clear. Are you serious? Nah, I didn't want to clear that.
You're wasting my time.
All right, that's a good a start as any. So one thing you will really notice here is that I am trying to minimize this drop time.
You're wasting my time.
It's like the longer it takes all of these vitamins to drop, the longer in general I have to wait. Oh, nice little T formation there. Although that is probably going to cause some long-term problems. Definitely wanted to try and clear some of these horizontally. Now I have really screwed the pooch on that.
You're wasting my time.
Okay. Really don't know what to do with some of these
What the hell?
yellow pieces at the moment. Let's not do that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Definitely trying to take advantage of horizontal matches whenever possible. This looks like a pretty good de-sandwich candidate, which I do proceed to block my way out of. There's a funny way I can approach this. Maybe not that way specifically, but I'll figure it out. And this is just Babby's first runs right now, so I'm definitely taking my sweet time trying to figure out what to do with some of these. Hey Vice, up dude? Yep.
You're wasting my time.
Lots of scrubbing going on here. And lots of red when I don't have access to red. That is very helpful, dude.
Dude!
Let's see, let's do it like this. And then go this way. Thought that was a pretty fun way to get out of that mess. Go ahead and do it like this. Probably should have cleared the lower portion of it, but it's alright. I am just trying to figure these out. I don't have all of the
You're wasting my time.
stacking knowledge. I've picked up a little bit of it from watching the monthly tournaments, but as you can see, I got a long way to go. Let's do this. So there is going to be a little bit of a mess there that requires some short-term cleanup. Alright, then I can tuck this double yellow here. Put this here. I'm not even gonna bother messing with that. I was always gonna clear these horizontally anyway. See how well de-sandwiching that goes. Oh, there's another double blue. No, double red. I was really relying on that. I think I'm gonna save that yellow for the end if I can help it, because that's a lot of drop time. I would have been sacrificing.
You're wasting my time.
So, I'll go ahead and make do with that. And there's some manufacturing going on there that I like. That's creating a little garbage, but not a terrible amount. Considering that this is my first time doing these runs on stream, it's a little bit tricky to try and talk through all of the moves. Even without doing that, going to lead to all sorts of funny little misdrops. I seem very committed to dropping these right side viruses horizontally. And I don't know how I feel about that.
You're wasting my time.
Alright. Kind of open up some way to the bottom. So I can do stuff like that. I'm not giving myself a lot of yellow access by doing this. What? That is not the direction I wanted to flip that. Let's try this. Okay, that felt semi-intelligent getting that fat log there. I'm gonna try to clear out some garbage horizontally, if I can help it. Really, I'm just making bigger messes. I have a formation over on the right that I have definitely invested way too much time in preserving. I was waiting on a double blue for the longest time, and that's one of the least common pills to get in the entire game.
You're wasting my time.
Yeah, that did not feel good. That kind of did, actually. I don't know about that, though. Here's a little L to clear up some of that, though. I do like to think I can get fairly creative with horizontal clears. It sort of does match my Puzzle League penchant for pattern recognition. Try and get these blues used over here wherever I can. Also trying to create a bit of a garbage column for blues, since I don't have a great use for them. Keep that there. That is not the way I wanted that to play, and now I feel very committed to I feel very committed to de-sandwiching with the yellow there. Let's do it this way. Definitely don't like how efficient it was, but I will find my way there eventually.
You're wasting my time.
Ugh, okay. Okay, that one didn't turn out as bad as I feared. Let's try this. Nice little way to not only deal with some garbage, but get rid of a particularly nasty pill half in its own right. Let's see. Go ahead and deal with that. I don't know why I did that. It led to that, which was not the worst thing in the world. I'll see if I can... Ooh! That was a nice opportunity to present itself. Now looking for a red-blue to drop here. And it does seem like I'm kind of stuck clearing the last red vertically. Fortunately, I got the double blue to bail me out of that.
You're wasting my time.
I have no idea what to do with the yellow. I'm getting blitzed with yellow right at the start when I have zero access to yellow. What the crap? What even? Also having to get incredibly creative with trying to make better use of some of the garbage. Man, I really looking for a red yellow. That's really not how I wanted that to go, and now I am... oh, mega screwed. I have no idea how I'm advancing down the rest of this board. I've got garbage on garbage on garbage. Like, I'm having to come up with some of my most creative versus plays just to stay alive. Let's do this. I don't feel good about this either. Definitely encouraged to try something horizontal with this. Oh, that's perfect. That was my best possible scenario for getting out of that. Oh boy. Let's see what things I can get out of the way to try and start clearing some of these blues. I really don't have a plan for anything besides yellow right now. Oh, this feels pretty bad to clear all of these things vertically. You can see the speed. Starting to get a little crazy as well. Alright, one more yellow, I can actually finish my first 0 to 10.
You're wasting my time.
Okay, that's 0 to 10 done. Now watch me take like double the total time to finish 11 to 20. 'Cause that's probably what that's going to end up taking. Let's see here. There we go. That was about what I was hoping for there. Okay. I have no idea what to do with yellow from this point on, though. That's going to require me to get a bit creative. Speaking of creative, check this out. That one I felt pretty good about, dude.
Dude!
One of the few things I've felt really good about in this run. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bite that bullet. Just trying a speedy little tuck to get that last part in, but let's do this. Now I can attack this end with what I was originally intending to get. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Didn't want to have to take these vertically, but I didn't give myself much of a choice.
You're wasting my time.
Okay. See if I can unbury some of that stuff on the right. And I immediately ran myself out of yellow plays. That is, I didn't give myself an option to advance with, like, red yellow or blue yellow, really. Now I have no access to blue. Just trying to get myself all of the blue access that I can. Should be focusing more on blue in general, because blue tends to appear less often on the random algorithm than the others, by a very slight margin, admittedly. It does feel like something I should be trying to prioritize. Oh, this is a good little platform setup. Feeling good about that. That will take care of the blue. Now I just rocket towards red. And there we go.
You're wasting my time.
I am holding start after every stage, by the way, just so I can proceed to the next thing. I had horizontal ideas and then they went away a little bit. I'm not liking my options here. Do this. I am making and clearing a lot of garbage. Alright, so far so fine. Oh, I flipped that the wrong way, dude. I'm bad. Try a funky little thing here. Just a little something I thought would be funny over there. Well, I am certainly not the one laughing right now. I was sort of anticipating this being my only 0 to 20 run of the night, considering the pace at which I was finishing some test runs earlier. I do think this is the best I can reasonably do for now for zero to 20. I really have no idea what I thought I was cooking here. I certainly should have done a lot worse with that. Should have ended a lot worse.
You're wasting my time.
No good place for a red-blue. So let me do like that. Trying for some creative horizontals to make use of this seemingly yellow garbage. I think I did okay. Let's see. Don't have good access to blue anymore. Certainly not helping my cause. Go ahead and give that a shot. I do keep on making more and more columns of trash and very few good ways to work around them. Oh boy. Just what in the world?
Oh my god!
Do I expect to be doing with yellow from here? Oh, here's a fun little thing I can try. Just need one more blue. And if the opportunity is going to present itself, why not manufacture everything from here? There's some silly stuff going on there. I like it. I'm gonna see what kind of horizontal long term I can build up. Unfortunately, it seems like I have gotten myself conflicted in like multiple paths. But I can try to make... Okay, I'm not going to get a red blue, but the next blue will finish this. And there we go.
You're wasting my time.
Is there any chance I can finish this under an hour? Still not super hopeful, but I guess I can't rule that out. I don't have good yellow access right now. I just need a whole bunch of red. And then I'm about to need a whole bunch of blue. Which, I mean, it's kind of getting there. Definitely left confuzzled. By some of these options I'm leaving myself with. I guess, like, there's that red, and I'll use that red. Sure, I guess I can work with that. You know, I'll make that burn too. Do have a bit of a glut on the right, though. Covering those reds was a bit helpful for unblocking that left side. Let's see if I can fix that with a red-blue. Now it really doesn't matter, though I do have this horizontal. The rest of this is going to have to be vertical. That makes me a little sad. I need all the red you can give me. Red? Where's the red? Dude, where's my ketchup?
You're wasting my time.
Ay. Alright, now this gets to be a bit on the complex side. Ah! I think this will be fine. It's fine. Since I am starting out, I am purposely going on the medium speed to make some of these little tuck attempts a little bit easier to work with. Okay. Definitely going to want to find something, preferably double yellow, for the top here. That works. Lots of double opportunities down at the bottom here, so should be more or less free and clear to at least finish. Keyword should. There's a vertical, there's a horizontal opportunity to be had here. I'm kind of in need of a double yellow to unscrew column 3 a little bit. Of course, now I get it. I can't do a whole lot with it. Good. Get this double yellow to reduce a lot of drop time. A little early on that, but I'll make do. I'll make do with undoing all this mess. Or actually, yeah, no, I just need two yellows. I want to give myself a little flexibility, but 2 yellows is all I need here.
You're wasting my time.
Here we go. Nice hard drop double yellow to start. That felt pretty good. That one had to move a little fast on. Just trying to make some of these vaults at the higher speeds gets a little insane. I could have handled that a little differently. For now, I've condemned myself to a lot of vertical matches that are wholly inefficient. I don't know what I thought I was getting there. Now I basically have to deal with this red vertically. Boy, oh boy, am I needing more red. I'm gonna try something cute and try to get some double reds will fix part of this. This is fine. Oh, okay, there's a cheeky one. I'll take this garbage to make this happen. That felt pretty good. But this does not. Why did I do that? Like now I've got a bunch of... I need a bunch of blue and I have a bunch of blue garbage. It's like, now what do I do? And also, as I expected, the Twitch ads are going to wreak havoc soon. I really don't have any control over them. I'm trying to speedrun here, so whatever happens, Twitch dudes, I will probably see you in 3 minutes after a certain particular point. So hang on tight. Alright, I think I can work with this. I'll take this double blue over here. Take that. I'll go ahead and work with that.
No good.
Yep, I did that the wrong way. Shoot. Now what? Now what, smarty pants? Alright, 2 more blues. We'll fix this. Here's a 1 and a 2.
You're wasting my time.
Oh, it would... Oh, FFR, it would take multiple snoozes at this point. I do appreciate the sentiment. I only get like 3 snoozes in like a given period, though. I also have to be very, very careful to not top out at any point in this 0 to 20 category, because those top outs are not allowed. once I get a top out, the game's over. Need to tuck this. Sheesh, that's still not super helping. Nope. Alright. Be right back, dudes.
Dude?
What is that? 2149? Where does that put me on the leaderboard? It's not on the first page. It's on the second page. Not even top 150. Woo-wee. Alright. YouTube dudes, you could use an ad break too. Yeah.
Team Rocket rules!
I should have time for one more. I'll give myself one more try. I will see if I can do it on stream. But maybe some stretching is in order. Oh boy. Okay, I've got some time to switch this. There's been a redeem for a new timer. And it looks like I might have time to actually update all of the sounds to the right place before the Twitch breaks over. So very, 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 very timely, dude. Alright. Yeah, okay. Prepare my other bottle of hydration, because this other one's just about out. Alright. Let's give this one a go. Welcome back, dudes. I gave this 0 to 20 run a try. I had like one stupid misplay and ended up topping out on level 18. I kind of don't want to submit to the 0 to 20 category that has resets, so I am going to give another shot at this 0 to 20 run, and if I can move just a little bit faster, then perhaps I will be able to finish this without needing some sort of reset. But Sabrina is now here as the timer. If you want a different timer, then by all means come over here to Twitch and hang out to build up your sardine points.
Sardines!
And you can use 1,000 of those points to change the look to a different Pokemon Puzzle League character, or a certain love fairy from a certain pop series that can't be played on Twitch, if you're into that thing, you freak.
You have been infected with the freak.
Oh, that'd be a fun thing to put on the YouTube highlight with no context for the leaderboard moderators. Alright, let's try this. Next run, hopefully this will be the one to finish in 3, 2, 1. Pills!
Play with me.
Alright, that's not bad.
Play with me.
All things considered, that was not bad. And I really don't know in a world in which I clear those two left panels, left viruses horizontally, but I suppose I can put in the attempts to make the platform. Sure.
Play with me.
Sure. Guess that'll have to do. Whoops. Do it that way.
Dude!
Okay, I'm gonna keep that formation there, because I do find that a little on the creative side. Could be wasting a few more vitamins. Going that way, but that's fine.
I told you so.
Okay, that one felt better. And it was better. Good. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, this is a bit of a gamble. This is a bit of a gamble. Unfortunately, I'm not getting the double yellow to resolve this cleanly. Yeah, not a good idea. Of course, then the double yellow comes right when I don't need it. Sure, that was totally worth it. Gonna be trying to clear everything horizontally then. I was banking on the... There's my yellow blue, okay. Okay. That's not awful, I guess. I want this flat over here. There was a way to set all that stuff up on the right horizontally. I was just too frantic to figure out what that was. Okay. Just have to prioritize this blue. Oh, what a time for a yellow blitz.
I told you so.
Okay, that felt pretty good. Why did I do that? Why, oh why did I do that? Okay. Really? Don't know how I realistically clean all this crap up. But I'll figure it out soonish. Let's not deal with some of this trash. Okay. This I can work with. A little bit. Whew.
Play with me.
Okay. Okay. Trying to keep my options open with every color combination I can reasonably think of. There's a decent way to clear garbage at least. There we go. Feeling okay about that. Nice. Liking this. There we go. That one was leaving me particularly funny to pull that off that way. Oh, I have left myself kind of dead to a double red. Until I got that. One more red. And boom.
Play with me.
Okay. Well, that's certainly a curious little tale, but all right. There were definitely better ways I could have dealt with that scenario. One day I'll be unnoobish enough to figure out what those are. Okay, that was kind of cute. Alright. One more red and got
I told you so.
it. Okay. I have no idea what to do with yellow. Now if I could get a red, yellow, blue, red, blue, there we go. That one felt fine. Oh, here's a nice one. Nice little L, yeah. As the good doctors call it. That one was fairly cute until I did the double flip. Why am I that bad? Ah. Why am I so bad at... Why am I so bad with basic movement things? Of course, the rub is I am completely new to the Dr. Mario speedruns. This is my first ever show doing runs of Dr. Mario. So, of course, there's going to be a little scuff. Alright, 2 more blues will clean this up. Hooray for having to rely on the least common color.
I told you so.
Can I get a red blue? Red blue would be perfect. Here, thank you. Why did I do that? I pressed a button, it didn't flip. And honestly, this ended up fine. A little drop time there. Didn't hurt too much. Sure. I don't know what else to do with red right now. It's gonna open up some red access like that. Definitely wanted this yellow horizontal. I am going to preserve that. Wanted this horizontal as well. Now I need a whole bunch of blue. And that will take care of that.
I told you so.
So this is actually looking like a competent time. That's how it looks. Whether it stays that way by the end of this level is a whole nother question. Okay, there's double red. They'll clean this up. Good, good. Yellow is kind of a trash color right now. Oh, here's a nice little... Oh, I missed one tap. I missed one tap, otherwise that was going to be glorious. So fine, I'll make it myself. Sure. Good. Good. That turned out better than I even realized. Oops. Just gonna clean up some of that mess. It's all a mess over on the right, so I'm just gonna clean it up for my own sanity. I definitely do not need a red blitz right now. I definitely don't need a red blitz right now. Might have to start manufacturing this horizontally. Doing so, I have managed to completely screw over this pooch. Let's get me some 3 more blues.
I told you so.
Okay, under 20 minutes, 0 to 10. That feels kind of competent. That felt pretty good. Yeah, I'm really not sure how to best deal with all of the yellow trash. Yellow in general is a color I very much don't know what to do with. Oh boy. Really wasn't sure if I was going to get those red horizontals. I could really use a red-yellow. That'll do. Clean this up. De-sandwich that, even though it's going to create more of a headache. I don't know if I necessarily like this. Let's clean that up. Now I need a red. Okay. And then what? What am I expecting myself to do for the right? Kind of looks something like that, I guess. That gets me access to this blue. Then go ahead and burn that. Get this access to the yellow. Can't use that one. We can use this one though. And then one more blue will do it.
Play with me.
Okay. Oh, this is a neat one. Hell yeah. Here's a neat little horizontal. Cool, cool, cool. Starting to get my groove back. Cool. Cool. Definitely hoping for some red. Red, yellow to maybe make some double blue work later. Here's the double blue, but it might be too late for what I'm concocting. I can get red, yellow on the right. If I can get a red, yellow for the middle, I can test this. No, that's fine. That's fine. That probably... Yeah. Yeah, no, that should not have worked like that, dude.
Dude?
Oh, I am needing some mad de-sandwiching. Can I make this swim? Yes! Maybe once I get into proper Dr. Mario runs, I can get recruited to the swim team. Get rid of that. Just to preserve the yellow horizontal on the right. Okay. That was necessary. I need a yellow. That little cascade happen, and then one more blue, and boom.
Play with me.
Okay. Oh, that played out about as well as I could have expected for a little double yellow rush. Definitely went for something too cute. Definitely went for something too cute. So I'm clearing out all this garbage the hard way. Ugh. Okay, I'll get that going. Go ahead and make this garbage. And I'm like really going crazy with that. I don't have much use for blue right now. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of the creativity I needed to keep my blue access open over there, when really I need to be focusing on what's happening to the right, to the left, I should say. Why did I do that? Crying out loud. This is so much wasted time here. Why did I knew I needed the other way to keep the horizontal yellow. Okay, I'm resigning myself to needing 3 reds. Here's 1. There's 2.
Play
There's
with
3.
me.
Okay, well, at least I'm getting through. Let's try that. Oh. Crying out loud. Sure. Just taking a ton of garbage at this point. This can clear out some of the garbage, though. Oh, what a timely red-blue. Okay. Let's do that. Kinda in the blue here. Yeah, those were not the plans I tried to lay down, but those were the plans I ended up with. Okay, sure. Need to fold this over. That gets a little harder to do as the game progresses because the speed up is not insignificant. Alright, one more yellow. And got
Play
it.
with me.
Okay. Okay. Making some good priorities here. Keyword some. I am really strapped for yellow though. Again, I am really strapped for yellow access. I might be able to do something fun with... what I got going here, but I need a red-yellow. That's cute, but now what? Ugh. Okay. Let's open up more yellow access. I've been pining for yellow this entire game. Or at least this entire stage. Entire level. I'll get the terminology right someday. Okay. I had other ideas for that yellow in the middle. Neither of them played out how I wanted it to. Oh, this is a fun one though. Does unfortunately bury that yellow on the right a good deal. But the de-sandwiching is going fine. And...
Play with me.
there we go. I'll take care of that. That part was simple enough to do. Why did I do that? Good. Sure. Love a double blue to the right. I won't get it, so I will manufacture the goodness instead. Fat log, fat log. Even in the Dr. Mario world they call the fat log. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, I'm actually liking some of the plays I'm putting down. I'm actually liking some of the plays I'm putting down. I had so many temptations to remove that double yellow pill, and I never did. Okay. This should be an easy endgame from here. Slam that down and got it.
I told you so.
Okay. Not bad. That sure took a little too long to manifest. Nice. Take that T. Gotta get rid of these top viruses as soon as I can. Because I'm not gonna have the speed to keep up with the drop rate the later the game goes. Why did I do that? That hurts a lot. There's a world in which I can clean this up. I do need a red blue though. Thank you. Okay. For those of you just joining, this is the first time I'm doing Dr. Mario runs live on stream, and since it is my first time, I am in kind of try-hard focus mode, trying to think of what's next. And quite frankly, the old receptors are not recepting very quickly. talking while I play is certainly not something I'm capable of doing all that well when I get in this state. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. Ooh. Okay. Flipped it the wrong way and almost didn't catch it again. Alright.
I told you so.
Alright, that takes care of that. Please get another blue somewhere. Gonna take that garbage. So I wasn't going to recognize what I actually needed in time. I'm getting rid of that. Very helpful. Not much to do with yellow right now. Okay. I have to snipe these. Top viruses when I can. Okay, I've got a little bit to clean up here, but it's really not as bad as I was expecting. I think I just had a bit of a lucky board to survive with at the very beginning. Let's see if I can get a cheeky vertical here. Cheeky horizontal, I should say. I'm gonna try this way. I could use at least a blue-red, maybe? Eh. Psst. Okay. Can't even be all that mad. Let's do this. Definitely hoping for some horizontals to close this out, and that'll do.
I told you so.
Okay, here is when it gets very, very tricky. Ooh, boy. Oh, boy. Ooh. Oh, I think that gets rid of the immediate danger. I'm not hard dropping these right away. Okay. That was close. Yes, new players absolutely recommended to do medium speed. For 0 to 20. I was a little concerned what I was going to get over to the left, as the speed had increased a little bit. Alright, I have to do a lot to foobar this from here. That was convenient. Try something a little cute. Even taking a little strategic garbage in order to make that reasonable. This I'm really hoping to. I could have set that up. Instead, I am doing something just a little bit different. Do it like this. There we go. Try and keep the blue horizontal alive in that way. I'm in dire need of red. Alright, one more yellow.
I told you so.
Okay. I am not pushing this down. Okay. Ooh, that's not helpful. Oh boy. Hiya. Okay. There's a crisis averted. Oh boy. Uh-oh. I spoke way too soon. Nope.
I don't think so, Tim.
Ah! Alright, so this one, I'll just do, this is a reset run. This is the part where you're allowed to game over. So, I better make sure to submit this to the with resets leaderboard when I'm done. I wanted to get some sort of finish on the board. Hey, okay. Hell yeah. All right. Alright, this should be elementary from here now. Really can unravel in just one little misdrop. It's all it takes to completely invalidate these runs. Okay. I am content with this. Okay, making that stoplight was not the best idea, because now how am I even going to try to clear the right side blues horizontally? It's going back like this, I suppose. But at least this attempt will finish. It won't finish in the category that I wanted, but it'll finish. Alright, 2 blues. And a 1 and a 2.
We did it.
I got it done under an hour. All right. I got that done under an hour. And that is for 0 to 20 with resets. Which is a separate category. So it'll be important for me to keep those straight for leaderboard submission purposes. Was my 0 to 10 any faster? It was under 20 minutes, so that part was faster. So I guess at the end of the day, I'll have a 0 to 10 to submit and a 0 to 20 with resets to put in as well. So for my first time doing this run, mission accomplished, dudes.
Dude?
As far as I'm concerned, it's mission accomplished. Now, just for my own amusement, how far can I go from here? How much deeper can I go before I personally completely lose it? Let's find out. Alright, here we go. Good. That could not have played out much better. Ugh. Major indecision. Now there is a lot I am certainly hoping to do horizontally. Hoping, more like required to do horizontally. Okay, maybe not horizontally for that top red in column 2, but I will have to get creative. Do it this way. I'm gonna clear that out while I have the space. Good. Good. And do it this way. Alright. That took a lot of the edge off of that stage. That was absolutely crucial to getting that entire thing down. I'm certainly conceding a bit more garbage to work around this. Almost messed it even worse. Alright, definitely pining for blue now. I am very content with just cleaning everything up here. Just trying to survive now. Good, good. Yeah, I'll take that trash. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that too. And once again, I do hope to be invited to the swim team one day. Dang, a red-blue would have gone a pretty long way towards ending this, but a blue-yellow will work this out all the same. Alright. Okay. I actually did a practice run last night, and I actually got through all of it without topping out until the next level, which is why level 22 is on my thumbnail for this show. So, I'm wondering if I can get through this level 22 with no muss. Let's see. Oh no, I don't like this. Here we go. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I do why would I do anything? Yeah, that left side is completely blocked. Let's see. Okay. That's something to work with, I guess. I spent so much time trying to think that I just dead dropped that thing. Okay, that gives me a little more access to the left side. I really need a blue-yellow. Here we go. That'll fix that. Really hoping for a double red for that left side. I may not have the room to spare for it, though. Of course, as soon as I pretty much cut the whole avenue off, it comes. There we go. Oh, that's so much relief for the left side. Now for the right. Why did I do that? Red blue would be really nice. I'm gonna hold out. Thank you. Just relieving all of the pressure on the right side as much as I can. Fat log. Fat log. Alright, then I can get this this underneath. Okay. I should be fine from here, right? Should be? Maybe? Hopefully? Kind of? So I do believe on tomorrow's schedule I have runs of Game Boy Tetris Attack set, and I don't have a full idea of just what it is I am going to do in Game Boy Tetris Attack tomorrow. Thinking I might just go revisit the earlier categories and just see what sort of progress I can make. So, if you've ever been curious about the Game Boy version, or maybe you're just now learning there's a Game Boy version, then tune in tomorrow. I do believe that is what I have planned. It will definitely be a different experience, if nothing else. I think that this drop was actually what I was looking for there. I'm cleaning up that trash. Now that I've made enough matches, the speed is becoming increasingly noticeable. I need blues. I need the blue. That's 1 and 2. Good. Whew. Oh man. So yeah, these layer levels are fierce. You can see why the speedrun categories don't try to venture up here. I forget what even is the top level you can actually play. Because the speedrun categories only go to 20. Well, let's see let's see what I can do with level 23. Why did I... Crying out loud. Ugh. There I go again. Oh, there I go again. Woo, that was close. Definitely had to think a little fast there to not die. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Glad I thought of that one. Okay. Yeah, you can survive these levels if you are able to methodically take your time. Of course, there does get to be a point where you do need to get off your ass and start clearing viruses. Because the speed increase of the falling vitamins, just call them pills, everyone calls them pills. The speed of the falling pills will eventually get you. I'm really hoping to get this red match out of the way. That's pretty neat. Yeah, just clearing all of these underneath. That's about all I have the room for here. Nice. Alright, how am I meant to attack this? Okay, well I have the underclears here. At least I have that. Oops. I knew I had to go the other way. Alright, underclearing at this speed from this height is certainly going to be no simple thing for a relative noob like me. So I better come up with some sort of plan, and fast. What a time for a double red blitz. Let's get this last yellow over here. Just gonna end up clearing everything. Underneath before I even bother attempting for the underneath stuff. Which might be a mistake. I have that speed at least. Oh, I can't tuck any further than that. I have to hold out for red blues. I'm gonna make that tuck so much easier. Okay. Yeah, I really do wish there was some higher category than 0 to 20. I want to see like the top players try to brute force these levels. But if it is just the starting pill speed that's affected, I can't say I fully blame the community for not wanting a higher speed category. And even now I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm starting to see the vision, and more importantly, I'm starting to see the issue. So yeah, perhaps it is for the best that there is no like 0 to 30 category, because yeah, I can kind of see it being more of the same. Oh, that was totally the wrong option. At this point, I am just challenging myself to do this faster. Okay. Good job, numbnuts. Okay, that was not the right way to approach that anyhow. Okay. This time I do want to put a little snooze on this, just to give this a few more minutes to try, because this part is getting stale, and I would like to have some time tonight to set up the thumbnail for tomorrow's show. Alright, I'll get that right side down. now I have the relief to go at the rest of this board with relative impunity. Okay. Alright, this should get me to where I need. I am not gonna try that again. That right side is going to be reserved exclusively for underclears. I do like that, though. Oh, yeah. Letting me get to that. Okay, that one felt pretty good. Not gonna lie. Almost screwed that up. Okay. Okay, this is almost over with. Mercifully. Mercifully, this is almost over. And done. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'm feeling like kind of proud of myself for what I was able to do with Dr. Mario today. I might try to make this a weekly thing. I'm gonna see how better I can get when I can get regular practice with this. I think every week might be a good thing to do once I get into a full weekly schedule. I do think there'll come a point sometime after the Pokemon Puzzle League major tournament starts proper in a few weeks, where I can get into some weekly flow. I'm thinking it'll be some sort of Tuesday through Friday thing, where Tuesday I review a match from the previous week's tournament action. Wednesday I would do something Puzzle League related, I think. I think I can get into my rotation of Puzzle League games on Wednesdays. Thursdays, yeah, why not make Thursdays Dr. Mario? Some form of Dr. Mario. And if I get tired of the NES version, I have easy access to the SNES and N64 versions to change it up. So I can do my film study reviews on Tuesdays, Puzzle League something Wednesdays, Thursdays Dr. Mario something, and Friday some form of salt mining, preparing for the next match and whatnot. Otherwise, I can go off the board and do something else. Like maybe I get back into Kirby's Avalanche. I don't know. I think now I'm getting myself committed to some sort of schedule where I really do think I have to start taking the weekends off. Like, I'm already doing so much for the tournaments on the weekends anyway. I think for this channel I have to take weekends off. And that'll give me time to actually catch up on the videos that have definitely been piling up as a result of the things I've been doing this month. So that'll transition into the schedule for this week, where I do have Game Boy Tetris Attack scheduled for tomorrow, some world record grinding in Pokemon Puzzle League on Friday. Then Saturday I'll take a look at Pokemon Puzzle Challenge and actually try to route out something. Like the soft reset meta is very real in that game. Vice has definitely been going crazy with the easy record attempts with the soft resets. I gotta see what's possible with the soft resetting, so I'm definitely gonna be spending some time Saturday. I may move the time up a little bit, but I may just keep it there for reasons I'll explain in a little bit. And then Sunday, I did a fun little thing last Sunday where I took the highly adult-oriented Honey Pop and showed that you can actually beat the game without upgrading any of the traits that are available within the game. You can completely ignore the trait system and beat that game 100%. And I for the sake of potentially making a video about doing just that, am going to record myself going through the rest of the game with the setup needed to beat the game without traits, and I'm going to finish that on Sunday's show. And then I'm gonna take a bit of a break. Next week I don't have work. I have time off from work next week, so I'm gonna spend that week catching up on all my videos. I've got lots of videos from this month piled up. I basically don't have any other shorts ready for the YouTube feed, so I've got a lot I need to catch up on, and I'm gonna spend next week catching up on it. If there are any other streams next week, I will certainly let you dudes know.
Dude!
But for today, that is going to have to do it for me. Until next time, everyone, be decent to each other. Later, dudes. My microphone is bad. Later, dudes.
Dude!